What's 11 Universe? It's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. Force of Habit 2K24 Universe Mode. We are here for another episode of Monday Night Raw, the first Raw of 2K24. And we are kicking things on with a big man fight. But out first, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, of course, we know Meat Madness is a match coming up pretty soon at Forbidden War 2. Bobby Lashley, we got Meat Madness coming up. We haven't fully revealed all the participants yet. It was revealed in the LS11 Discord who all would be in it, but I can confirm we'll have a lineup ready to announce publicly today. It hasn't already been announced yet. But here comes the Alpha Academy. The #1 guy, Otis, on the way down to the ring. Being accompanied by fellow Alpha Academy members Chad Gable, Maxine Dupree, and Akira Tozawa. So Otis making his way down to the ring. Big matchup here for the big man tonight. Otis with a chance to take down Bobby Lashley. Something that not many people have been able to do in the LS11 universe. I want to thank all of you who are joining us here for one more premiere this week. It's back to normal upload time starting tomorrow with NXT. We just wanted to do one more premiere for the start of 2K24. But if you're new here, get ready to learn one of the big sayings on the channel. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. As Bobby Lashley runs through Otis and Lashley. Whoa. Headbutt from Otis taking him down. Lashley grabbing onto Otis now, and Lashley, massive spine buster to the big man. And Lashley now pulls him in. Lashley, oh my god. Look at the strength of Bobby with a knee strike to Otis. Otis starting to get back up to his feet now, and Lashley jabbing at him. Lashley knocking him back. Elbow strike taking him back now. Grabs Otis into the corner. And kicks him in the face again. Lashley putting the boots to him now. Otis is down. Otis now coming back in. Clobbers Bobby Lashley. Now Otis getting him. Headbutt to Lashley. Down goes Bobby. And the Almighty is down again now. Otis kicks him in the back. Lashley in trouble. Otis, knee into the face of Lashley. Otis is fired up right now. Lashley is down. Otis picks him back up now. And Otis sending Lashley off the ropes. Otis with a massive clothesline. Otis now up to the middle rope. And Bobby Lashley dodges the shoulder block. Grabs onto Otis now. Pulls him in. Lifts him up. And powerbomb takes him down now. Lashley grabs onto Otis, getting him back up to his feet, and Bobby Lashley with Otis over the top rope, out to the floor. Oh, and Tozawa now up in the face of Lashley. Tozawa, that's not a fight you want to pick. Tozawa, that's not a fight you want to pick, my man. As now, what is Otis thinking here? Otis going around the Alpha Academy. Referee at the count of 6. Oh! Lashley goes for a dive. Otis out of the way. And now Otis following him back to the outside. And Otis, jab from Bobby Lashley, knocking him back now. And Bobby Lashley firing away on Otis here. Lashley knocking him back now. Snapmare to Otis. And Bobby Lashley grabs the shoulder of him, taking him down. Lashley now grabs onto Otis. So I talked about Forbidden War for those that are new here, because I know, like I said, I mentioned this on SmackDown, we get a lot of new viewers across these first several episodes. Our next pay-per-view, which will be our first pay-per-view of 2K24, our next pay-per-view we have coming up is WWE versus AEW Forbidden War! Spear from Lashley! For the 1, 2, no! And Forbidden War means that you're going to be seeing stars crossover for the next 4 weeks across Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite, which Dynamite will continue to be on 2K23 for the next few weeks, essentially until Ray gets 2K24 and we feel enough characters are created for 2K24 for him to move the game, to move there, which is getting there quick. But also, bear with us, because we literally just bought a new $700 computer. As Bobby Lashley kicks out. And now Otis knocks back Lashley. And Lashley right hook to Otis. Otis trading blows with Lashley. Lashley knocks him back. Otis knocking him back now, and Otis, whoa, countering Lashley. Lashley with a massive boot. Taking him down. And now Bobby Lashley deadlifting Otis, and Lashley. Dominator! And Otis getting back up to his feet. Bobby Lashley goes around behind him, and Lashley, hurt lock. He's managed to get those arms around the head of the big man. And Bobby Lashley forcing the submission. Bobby Lashley with a massive victory there over Otis. A quite literally massive victory there. And we get the first big truck line of 2K24. Big win there, though, for Bobby Lashley tonight. And, folks, I can now confirm Bobby Lashley will join Wardlow and Bronson Reed in the Meat Madness 8-man match at Forbidden War 2. Oh, and wait a minute. Well, there's one of the other entrances from AEW. Wardlow circling Bobby Lashley. I'll explain more about how this works in a moment. Wardlow and Lashley. Oh, here we go. Wardlow and Lashley going at one another now. Bobby Lashley. Headbutt from Wardlow. And Wardlow now with Lashley. What a spine buster to the Almighty. And Wardlow with Lashley for the power bomb. He's holding on to him though. Wardlow. Powerbomb Symphony to Lashley. We got more coming up right now. Hey, Finn. AJ. The hell do you want? Man, I know we've had some problems in the past now. The whole OC Judgment Day thing, but look. Don't know if you saw what happened on Sunday, but, I think you and I might have some common ground about something. I think I know what you might be referring to. Yeah, so, meet me in the locker room. We'll talk privately about this. I, have an idea I think you might be interested in. See you around. Alright, so now maybe I can finally explain the whole Forbidden Door situation. Right? Because I know how many questions we get about it when it comes time. So, typically, in the LS11 universe, the Forbidden Door is closed for the most part. You could consider there may be a small crack in it where occasionally you might see someone pop up for a few weeks in another place. AJ Styles recently did a run in TNA, for example. He did about a 2-month run in TNA and then came back. We have cameos occasionally, but you're never going to see, like, week to week, the AEW champion appearing on WWE TV. Except for, right now, where we are on the road to the Forbidden War 2, our second time we're doing this, where it is AEW and WWE's top stars colliding. It's not about brand supremacy, it's about the best wrestlers facing off against one another in matches that we can only see one time a year. Hence why Wardlow was just here on Raw a moment ago. In 4 weeks, when we're on the road to the Rumble, you're not going to see Wardlow on Raw. This Wednesday on Dynamite, you might see some WWE guys. You won't see that normally. But, to get back to the action, it is now time for some singles action as Cora Jade, former Women's World Champion, has made her way to the ring. She takes on the now 3-time Women's World Champion and the woman who defeated her at Survivor Series for the gold in their Extreme Rules match. Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, on her way down to the ring. A big matchup here tonight for Roxanne Perez. She is a 3-time women's champion now across the last year or so. It's not often that something like that happens if you're new here. It's not often we see a champion lose and win back the title multiple times, but it does happen very occasionally. Roxanne Perez, the first ever person to hold the same championship 3 times in LS11, not counting the short-lived hardcore title that we had for a little while that was on our 24/7 rules. Had like a couple 5-time, 6-time champions in there at one point. Either way, Roxanne Perez, she most recently won the gold back from Cora Jade, who defeated her at Clash at the Castle previously. And now they face off tonight. Non-title action this evening, but a match nonetheless. So without any further ado, these two longtime rivals, these two young up-and-comers that I think we'll be seeing battle it out for championships over the next 2 decades. Going at it here is Roxanne being taken towards the ropes by Cora. Cora putting her in the ropes down. Cora Jade with a right hook to Roxanne. Roxanne with an elbow strike, knocking her back now. Roxanne Perez turns her around and chop block, taking down Cora. Roxanne getting her back up to her feet here, and Roxanne Perez with a chop. Cora Jade, right hook connects now, and Cora Jade puts her in the corner, grabs Roxanne Perez, and Cora Jade ties the leg up in the ropes, kicks the leg into the ropes. Perez staggering now, and Cora with a right hook knocks her back. Cora Jade fires away, kicks her in the ribs, elbow strike, down goes Perez. Senton now from Cora, taking her down here. Cora Jade has Roxanne Perez down, grabs her by the leg, and Cora Jade bending back the leg of Roxanne Perez. Of course, typically with Forbidden War, you'll see champions from one show defending against competitors from the other. We know that later tonight we'll be finding out who challenges Gunther. Oh, what a dive there from Cora Jade! We'll find out who challenges Gunther for the WWE Championship from All Elite Wrestling at Forbidden War. We saw at the end of last night's Wrestle Dream event for AEW. Cody Rhodes made his return to AEW and from WWE and confronted Switchblade Jay White. Can confirm that match is happening at Forbidden War. But Roxanne Perez taking down Cora Jade. Putting the boots to her now. Roxanne kicking her in the back, kicks her down. Grabs onto her, getting her back up to her feet here. Cora Jade. Overhand shot from Roxanne. Cora catches her now, and Cora Jade with Roxanne by the back of the head now. Into the corner goes Roxanne Perez. So we know that Roxanne Perez, she's going to have someone from AEW breathing down her neck sooner rather than later. We just don't know when, and we just don't know who. There's a kick in the ribs from Cora Jade, putting the boots to Roxanne Perez. Perez goes down, Cora getting her back up to her feet. Cora Jade, hang on, bounces off the ropes. Standing Shiranui, shades of AJ Lee. Into a cover now, Cora Jade. For the 1, 2, no! And now Cora telling Roxanne to get back up to her feet. Cora Jade goes for the kick. I think she was going to look for that DDT. Roxanne takes her down. Double axe handle, knocking down Cora. Roxanne getting her back up to her feet here, and Roxanne Perez with Cora Jade throws her across the ring into the corner. Big knee strikes there from Roxanne. Roxanne Perez, double axe handle, taking her down. Getting her back up to her feet now. Roxanne Perez, overhand chop into another one. Overhand chop again, knocks her back, spinning wheel kick, and they collide now. Cora bounces off her. Hurricane Rana from Cora Jade takes down Roxanne Perez. Perez goes down, Cora rolls her over, kicks her in the back. Roxanne now getting picked back up to her feet. Cora Jade grabs her, and Cora Jade hip toss, taking her down. Kicks her in the head now. Roxanne with Cora throws her across the ring into the corner. Uppercut from Roxanne, taking down Cora again. Roxanne Perez picks her up, kicks her in the ribs, and DDT, taking her down. And now Roxanne Perez goes down, punching Cora Jade in the face. Getting her back up to her feet now. Roxanne with a punch to Cora. Cora Jade grabs onto her now, and Cora Jade throws Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne hits the middle rope and bounces off of Cora. Kicks her in the ribs now. Kicks her, and Cora Jade, wait a minute. Cora with pump rocks, using Roxanne's own move against her. And now she covers her, hooking the leg on the women's champion. 1, 2, Roxanne kicks out. Perez pulling herself up in the corner now. Here comes Cora Jade. Went for the knee strike. Roxanne caught her. Running power bomb to Cora Jade. And Roxanne Perez taking her down, getting her back up to her feet here. Kicks her. No. Cora, knee into the face of Roxanne Perez. Pulls her in now, countered. Cora Jade getting knocked back with elbows from Roxanne. Roxanne Perez comes in, kicks her in the ribs, and there's the pop rocks to the challenger. 1, 2, no! Cora Jade kicks out. And Cora Jade is down. Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez hits the ropes and, like a house of fire, comes diving out onto Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez getting her back up to her feet here, and Perez with a chop to Cora. Firing away at her now, overhand chop again, spinning wheel kick, and oh, Thesz press on the floor. And Roxanne Perez has got her down at the count of 3 here. Getting Cora back up to her feet now, and Cora Jade thrown back into the ring by Roxanne Perez. 4 count now from the referee. And now Roxanne Perez grabs Cora Jade, getting her back up to her feet, and Cora Jade sent off the ropes. Roxanne Perez taking her down. Rolls her over into a cover now, hooks the leg for the 1, 2, no! And you can hear Roxanne Perez shouting, no way, when Cora Jade kicked out. And now Cora runs in. Hurricane Rana to Roxanne. And now Roxanne getting back up. Cora knocked back now. Roxanne Perez. Right hook to Cora Jade. Countered by Cora. Cora Jade pulls her in. Hooks the arms. Future Shock DDT. Cover. 1, 2, no! And Roxanne rolls out of the ring. And Cora, what's she thinking here? Cora Jade coming in. Oh, went for the dive. Roxanne taking her down. And Roxanne Perez kicks her in the ribs. Going for a DDT on the floor. That DDT on the floor, a lot of history there with these two with that. That put Roxanne out with a concussion at one point. When Cora did it on the concrete, it's how Jade won the championship at one point. Roxanne Perez now grabs Cora Jade, launches her back in the ring. Oh, what the? Rhea Ripley from Judgment Day causing a DQ as Rhea laying out Roxanne Perez. And we saw Rhea Ripley help Cora Jade last week. And now Rhea throwing Roxanne to Cora, and Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade dropping Roxanne Perez again. And Cora drops her with another DDT. It seems that the invitation has been extended. And folks, I believe the invitation has been accepted. It appears Cora Jade has found friends in the Judgment Day. Whoa, hold on a minute. Well, I talked about the Forbidden War coming up, and hold on just a minute. That's Deonna Purrazzo. Purrazzo, part of the AEW roster. Judgment Day still celebrating in the ring, but Deonna, former TNA Knockouts champion as well. Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade both look shocked as well. Deonna Purrazzo had a very short run in the WWE many years ago. And she is walking down, marching down. She's got some history with Roxanne from their time on the independent scene before Roxanne would sign with WWE, and Deonna would of course sign with TNA and then AEW. Deonna Purrazzo marching down to the ring, making Rhea Ripley back down. And Purrazzo helping Roxanne back up to her feet. Deonna Purrazzo yelling out at Rhea Ripley. We got plenty more coming up on Raw right now.
Titus, wait. You're not Titus. What are you doing here? Doesn't matter. When is Saraya going to answer my challenge? I want the match made and I want it made tonight, got it?
Right, observant you are, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I am not Titus. So you see, Titus O'Neil, the Raw General Manager, had a flat tire on his way to the arena tonight, was unable to make it, so he has called and asked me to take charge for the night. Since I'm a former Raw General Manager myself, I'm already here for Pete Dunne's match. So, you want an answer from Saraya tonight? Well, unfortunately, that is not something that I can make happen myself. I cannot control when Saraya answers your challenge. But, young lady, what I can do is I can make a match later tonight, because I did indeed have a nice phone call with Mr. O'Neil earlier today when he asked me to take charge for the night. And he said he's actually lined up another one of the former Divas champions that you want to face for that championship, so you can have that match later tonight. But if you'll excuse me, right now, Pete Dunne has a United States Championship Open Challenge, and I will be by his side for that. Well, that's interesting. Titus O'Neil, normally our Raw General Manager, is stuck with a flat tire at the moment. So that's not good. Flat tires are the worst. I've had a few in my day. I've had a lot of car troubles in my day, though. But that is right, the United States Champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, on his way down to the ring. William Regal in his corner. Regal has been influencing Pete Dunne as of late as his manager. And so it seems former Raw General Manager William Regal is in the driver's seat for tonight, which means that Tiffany Stratton has a Divas title defense, which if you're new here, I will explain more about that when Tiffany has her match later tonight and why Tiffany Stratton is referenced as the Divas champion. So that is a conversation for later, but right now, Pete Dunne is making an open challenge for the United States Championship, says that he is willing to take on anyone from any promotion, WWE, AEW, he doesn't care. Whoever's in the building tonight and wants a shot at his championship, they can get it tonight. So the Bruiserweight has made his way down to the ring. He won that championship from Rhea Ripley. You want full title history? ls11universe.com. It's all there, baby. Oh, hold on a minute. From AEW, the Bastard, Pac, is here. Pac has some history in WWE, that's for sure. Once wrestled here as Neville, or Adrian Neville, depending on the year. And now the Bastard makes his way down to the ring. Pac challenging Pete Dunne for the U.S. title tonight. Pac's made his way to the ring, U.S. title on the line. Without any further ado, it's our first Forbidden Door style matchup before the Forbidden War. Pac and Pete Dunne, one-on-one. Here we go. They lock up and Pac grabs him, throws him into the corner. Pac now kicks Pete Dunne in the knee. Grabs a hold of him now, and Pac tying up the arm of Pete Dunne in the ropes. Pulling back on the arm now, knocking him back here. Pac grabs onto Pete Dunne. Picks him up, puts him on the top rope now, and Pac going up. What's he doing here? He's got Pete Dunne. No, Pete Dunne elbows him. Pac with a right hook, though. And again. And now Pac. Whoa, what's he thinking here? He's elbowing Pete Dunne in the back of the head. And, oh my God, what is Pac doing here? Oh my God, poison run off the top rope. And Regal can hardly believe it. Pac with that standing corkscrew moonsault. And Regal and Pac now arguing. As Pete Dunne grabs him from behind, and Pete Dunne now high-low suplex to the Bastard. Pac starting to get back up. Pete Dunne went for a kick. Pac grabs him. Pete Dunne now kicks him in the head as Regal takes a turnbuckle pad off. Again, wish I knew how to make managers, not interfere, but Pete Dunne with a right hook to the Bastard now, knocking back Pac, and again. Pete Dunne grabs a hold of him. Forearm strike, and Pete Dunne launches himself over the top. DDT on the apron, taking him down. Referee taking care of that turnbuckle pad now. Pete Dunne throwing Pac back towards the ring. Pete Dunne sends him back in now. Follows him back in, getting him back up to his feet. Now Pac getting chopped now. Pete Dunne's caught now, and Dunne with Pac. Pac with Dunne off the ropes. Pops him up. Big backbreaker there to Pac. Pete Dunne now getting back up to his feet. Pete Dunne kicks him in the face. Down goes the bastard. Pete Dunne now kicked by Pac. Pac knocking him down, and Pac goes for a drop kick. Pete Dunne out of the way now, and Pete Dunne chop block, taking him down. Pac grabs onto him now, and Pac with Pete Dunne taking him towards the ropes. Dunne in trouble here. Pac grabs him. He's got Pete Dunne off the ropes now. No, Pac, look at these backflips here. Big drop kick there sends Pete Dunne flying. Pete Dunne knocked back now. Pac in the corner. Goes Pete Dunne. And now here comes Pac. Went for the drop kick in the corner. Pete Dunne out of the way. Pulls him in. Double underhook. And suplex takes him down. Cover for the 1, 2. I don't know if the shoulders were down on that one, honestly. And now Pete Dunne firing away on the bastard. Knocks him into the corner, kicking him down now. Pete Dunne kicks him in the face. Pete Dunne's got Pac down now, and Dunne getting him back up to his feet. Pac kicks away at him. Pac, super kick, takes down Pete Dunne. Pac's got him down now, and Regal looking into the ring. What is Regal doing here? Regal's slid a chair, or got a chair out, decided against it, I suppose. Pete Dunne now kicking the bastard in the face. Regal, he's going into that same turnbuckle pad again. Pac sidesteps. Pete Dunne kicks Pac in the ribs, pulls him in. Pete Dunne, high-low, takes him down. Cover for the 1, 2. Pac kicks out. Pac, we've actually seen compete on Raw once before. Last year on the Road to Forbidden War, Pac actually challenged Sheamus for the European Championship on the Road to Forbidden War. And now here he is tonight challenging Pete Dunne. Seems Pac just has a knack for answering open challenges on the Road to Forbidden War each year. As he's got Pete Dunne up on his shoulders. Drives him into the mat, taking him down. Pete Dunne is down now. Pac getting him back up to his feet. Grabs a hold of him, gets him up on his shoulders now, and Pac with Pete Dunne drives him into the mat again. Pac's got Pete Dunne down now, and Pac picking him back up to his feet here, and the bastard grabs a hold of him, pulls Pete Dunne in, lifts him up overhead. Look at the strength here of Pac. Dropping Pete Dunne into standing moonsault, knocks him down. Pete Dunne goes down now. Pac got him by the knee. And Pac bending back the knee of the bruiserweight. Referee taking care of that turnbuckle for a second time. And now Pac and Regal are arguing as Pete Dunne punches him in the face into bitter end. Cover for the 1, 2. No! Pac stayed in it. And now Pete Dunne putting the boots to him, runs in. Pac gets him up on his shoulders, and Pac driving Pete Dunne down into Rings of Saturn. Pac with Rings of Saturn to try and become U.S. champion. He's got it in, wrenching it in on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne in trouble now. Pac has got it in. Pete Dunne rolling it back through. Elbow strikes of Regal. Regal! What the hell? Pete Dunne now with a clothesline. Into another one. Pete Dunne now ducks the clothesline and leaping clothesline to Pac. Into an elbow strike, taking him down now. Pac goes down. Pete Dunne putting the boots to him. The bastard back to his feet. Sweeps the leg. Pac rolls him over, kicks him in the back. Pete Dunne is down. Hang on a minute, Pac. He was looking towards the ropes. Thought we might have been on the verge of the Black Arrow. He's got Pete Dunne now. He picks him up on his shoulders, and Pac slams him down on his face again. Pete Dunne's down. Pac with a splash to Pete Dunne into a cover. And now the referee's got his back turned because he's worried about the He's worrying about the turnbuckle. And Pete Dunne kicks out as the referee turns around. Pete Dunne now grabs a hold of him, rolls Pac through, cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out from Pac. Pete Dunne running in now. Hurricane Rana from Pac connects. Pac's got him down now, grabs onto Pete Dunne, getting him back up to his feet, goes for a kick. Pete Dunne sweeps the leg, puts the boot to him now. Pete Dunne's got him down. Dunne has now got Pac down, getting him back up to his feet. Pete Dunne kicks him in the knee. Roundhouse kick in the head, takes him down. Pete Dunne grabs onto him, getting Pac back up to his feet. Pete Dunne into a Kimura lock. Kimura lock in on Pac. Is Pac going to tap out here? Pac in some trouble now. Pac. Regal, so help me God. Pete Dunne's got him up. He lifts up Pac. But Pac slides out of it now, and Pac takes out the leg. Pete Dunne now with a right hook takes him down. Pete Dunne, small package, knocks him back here. Cover. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Pete Dunne slipping out with the win. Hey, let me talk to you. Good, this thing works. Not like I'm gonna need it. Pete Dunne, let me talk to you. Well, actually, let's just get right into this thing. Oh, and LA Knight launches the microphone at Pete Dunne. If you're new here, these two were tag partners at Survivor Series against Judgment Day, and Pete Dunne walked out on LA Knight and left him to a 3-on-1 beatdown. And these two are getting right back into it. They've been brawling for weeks ever since Survivor Series. And LA Knight, coming after the U.S. Champion, launches him into the barricade, and Knight picks that microphone back up, beams it off the skull of Pete Dunne, throws it at him while he's down to it. LA Knight, blunt force trauma. We all know whose title it is, with everybody saying... Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Johnny Gargano. Johnny, you came up short a couple weeks ago at Survivor Series, but tonight in the main event, yourself, two partners of your choice, up against Imperium in 6-man tag action. If you win, you are going to the Royal Rumble in about 7 weeks' time to challenge either Gunther or whoever he may be facing at Forbidden War for the WWE Championship again. How are you feeling? Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous, you know. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little paranoid about the partners I've picked. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't a little worried about clashing with Gunther again, because I was this close to taking victory at Survivor Series. I was this close. I was seconds away. I felt like I had him, but he was just the better man on that night. And Gunther, he's a hell of a wrestler. He's a hell of a competitor, but I think on the right night, I can remind everyone that I'm... That's your what? That you're what? That you're a man who had his shoulders pinned to the mat for 3? That you're a man who couldn't beat the greatest WWE champion of all time, the Ring General? That you're a man who looked at the lights and doesn't deserve another shot, deserves to go to the back of the line? It doesn't matter who you found tonight as your partners, Johnny, because Imperium will stand tall once again on that sacred mat. There is nobody who respects the mat more than Imperium. Yeah, my partners might say otherwise. Huh. Well, I cannot wait to meet them, if that's the case. Alright, well, folks, let's talk about the Divas Championship situation, shall we? Because this matchup is for the WWE Divas Championship, so let's talk about it. Why is the Divas title around in the year of our Lord 2024? You might wonder. Well, it's as simple as... Oh, God, Kelly! I was not prepared for that jump scare. Anyways, it is as simple as this. Just a little under a year ago now. Very beginning of Season 5, which is the season we are currently in with LS11 Universe. You can tell what season it is by looking at the thumbnail. After WrestleMania, it becomes Season 6. Tiffany Stratton challenged then Women's World Champion Trish Stratus and Roxanne Perez in a triple threat matchup for the WWE Women's World Championship. Tiffany Stratton would lay out Roxanne Perez with her finisher. Trish Stratus would throw Tiffany Stratton out of the ring, pin Roxanne Perez off of Tiffany's move. Tiffany Stratton on that night decided she has not been pinned, she has not been submitted since she showed up. This fact is true. She decided that since she's unpinned and unsubmitted and was in a championship match where her move is what scored the pinfall, she should be a champion. I can kind of follow that logic, I suppose. So she then, out of retirement, brought back the WWE Divas Championship. That is right. Brought back the damn butterfly belt. Because she believes that it defines the generation she grew up watching. And since then, former Divas champions have come out of the woodwork from retirement to come after that championship to try and put it back in the trash where it belongs. Back on 2K23, it had a white strap because of a mod we were using for it. Currently, that mod's not available on 2K24. But Tiffany Stratton calls herself the center of the universe. And so far, in history, 17 different women have held that Divas Championship. Tiffany Stratton has defeated most of them. She has defeated 13 of them. Kelly is one of the final 4, which is a very weird sentence to say. If you want a full rundown of those she has defeated that have held that championship, I'll give it to you right now. She's beat Jillian Hall, Alicia Fox, Brie Bella, Natalya, Melina, Layla, Caitlyn, Charlotte Flair most recently, Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool, Eve Torres, Maurice, and Nikki Bella. That leaves Kelly, Mickie James, Paige, now known as Saraya in AEW, and the big one, AJ Lee. She wants to beat all of them. She gets to add one more to the list, and then she's down to 3. Tiffany Stratton holds up the Divas title tonight. She had an agreement between herself and Raw General Manager Titus O'Neil, who, as we mentioned, normally is the Raw General Manager. He's not here to do a flat tire right now. The agreement is she leaves Titus alone about challenging for the World Championship, and he will keep finding ways to get each of those former 17 champions here to challenge her for that gold so she can try and prove herself as the greatest Divas champion of all time. And so now it's Kelly, it's Tiffany Stratton, one-on-one for the Divas title. Here we go. Tiffany Stratton kicks the legs out from under her now, knocks back Kelly, pulls her in by the back of the head now, and Tiffany, neckbreaker, taking her down. Tiffany Stratton, lately it's been a bit more of a run for her money for the gold. Lately she's been having to fight some of the top names that used to hold that championship. Charlotte Flair, of course, most recently giving her the biggest run for her money back at Survivor Series. But Tiffany, of course, managed to take down the former Divas champion then. As Tiffany now, it's been a very one-sided match so far. As Stratton getting Kelly back to her feet. A woman so nice they named her twice, is what they tell me. I was not around for Kelly's generation, I'll tell you that. A little bit about me when it comes to wrestling. I didn't start watching wrestling until 2014, so... Tiffany Stratton knocking Kelly back into the ropes now. And Stratton grabs onto her, lifting her up, bounces her into the ropes. Down goes Kelly. Tiffany getting her back up to her feet now, and Tiffany Stratton pulls her in, lifts her up, and... rolling senton knocks her down. Now Tiffany Stratton goes up to the middle rope, and Tiffany Stratton... double axe handle. Getting her back up to her feet now. Tiffany Stratton pulls her in, and Stratton now grabs onto her. Samoan drop from Tiffany. Tiffany grabs onto Kelly now, and Tiffany Stratton... oh, Kelly fighting back here. Elbow strikes, knocking back Tiffany. Grabs a hold of her. Stratton now getting thrown off the ropes and ducks her. Leapfrogs her. And... oh, went for a kick. Kicked in the ribs herself. Tiffany Stratton grabs onto Kelly, getting her back up to her feet. Pulls her in. Tiffany throws her into the corner now. And Tiffany Stratton, forearm strike. Takes her down, and Tiffany looking for the prettiest moonsault. No! Hits a corkscrew instead out of the corner. 1, 2, 3. Decided to change it up tonight. And just like that, Tiffany retains. Simple as that. Tiffany Stratton taking care of Kelly tonight. Keeping that Divas title once again. Oh, wait just a minute. There she is. Tiffany's been wanting an answer for weeks. The youngest woman to ever hold the Divas Championship won it when she was 20 years old, back in 2014. Saraya, formerly known as Paige, back on Raw for the first time in many, many years. And Saraya circling Tiffany Stratton. Now Tiffany backing away from one of the big threads, and I think Saraya just told her, Tiffany, this is my house. So Dom and Braun and Charlie all got traded away to SmackDown, huh? Well, you know what? Honestly, that's fine, because I'm getting real sick of them. And quite honestly, I'll tell you what, the next loudmouth that runs around here with a championship they didn't earn, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Oh yeah, Daddy, I'm here. Longest running weekly whatever the hell. Hey, watch where you're going. And oh my God, you smell Canadian. Go try to wash that off with bleach, you loser.
I don't know where Dynamite's airing from Wednesday. I think I gotta go punch someone in the face. Alright, here we go. Main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the WWE Champion to the ring. Also, yes, that clip was recorded on 2K23. There's no Juice Robinson created wrestlers at the time of recording this episode of Raw. Der Ring General Gunther. Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci by his side tonight. Imperium making their way down to the ring, ready for a fight against Johnny Gargano and whoever he's found to team up with him. So Gunther, he's been WWE Champion since SummerSlam when he beat Edge for the gold. So Gunther, Vinci, and Kaiser have made their way to the ring tonight. They look to end their Johnny Gargano problem once and for all. If Johnny Gargano loses tonight, he will be unable to challenge Gunther for the WWE Championship again. But if he wins, if he and his partners win, Johnny Gargano will go on to the Royal Rumble to challenge Gunther or whoever the WWE Champion is by then. Because we know Gunther's going to defend against someone from AEW at Forbidden War 2. Then Johnny Gargano will move on to the Royal Rumble to challenge for the world title on that night. The question is, who has Gargano found as partners? He says he's found a couple guys who might respect the mat more than Gunther, which is a crazy statement to say the least, because Gunther, I mean, the guy literally walks around, his theme song literally says, the mat is sacred in German. And Gargano looking out at all of Imperium. He had a hell of a match with Gunther a few nights ago at Survivor Series. If you haven't seen that, it's one of the final WWE shows we did on 2K23. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It's the best that's available right now. Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR. Gargano and FTR, there is a lot of history with these guys. NXT days of DIY versus the Revival, and back when Johnny Gargano had a very brief run in AEW back in Season 3. FTR were joined by his side as the top guys as Ludwig Kaiser and Johnny Gargano started out. Gargano! Hurricane Rana! Gargano has got Ludwig Kaiser down now, and Johnny Gargano grabs a hold of him and taking him down. And now Gargano grabs a hold of Kaiser, taking him towards the corner, and Johnny Gargano puts him in the corner. And Gargano now. Tag is made. Dax the Axe is in. Dax Harwood with a big drop kick. And now Dax grabs onto him, kicking the face now from Harwood, taking him down. Dax sitting back up now, kicks Kaiser, knocking him back here. Dax Harwood. Overhead belly to belly, taking down Kaiser. Dax turns him over with a kick now, and Dax goes for a kick. Kaiser right hook knocks him back now, and Kaiser clothesline knocking him back. Harwood now sends Kaiser off the ropes, ducks him. Dax Harwood leapfrogs him, and DDT. Now Ludwig Kaiser grabs onto Dax, picks him back up to his feet. Ludwig throwing Dax into the corner now, and Dax Harwood. Tag is made. Gunther's in. The WWE Champion now coming in. Dax and Gunther. Hip toss there from Gunther. Gunther slamming him down by the back of the head. Takes down Dax. Getting him back up to his feet now. Dax Harwood. No, Gunther counters. Into the corner goes Gunther. Dax grabs onto him now, and Dax. Bulldog to the WWE Champion, taking him down. Harwood rolls him over, hooks the legs. Kick out from Gunther. Gunther goes for a chop. Dax countering now. Dax throws him in the corner, and Dax Harwood with Gunther. Grabs onto him. Sends him into the turnbuckle. And now Dax with another Bulldog to the Champion, taking him down. Gunther rolls out of the ring now, and Dax Harwood turns attention to Giovanni Vinci. Knocks him back with a right hook, and Gunther. Hip toss now, and Ludwig. Oh, down goes Gargano. Gunther with a jump takes down Harwood. Now Gunther grabs Dax Harwood, throwing him in the corner, and Gunther. Tag is made to Giovanni Vinci. The battle of bald dudes with beards. As Dax now answers back, and Dax takes down Vinci. Dax Harwood. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter in from Dax. And Gunther punches him in the face. Now Dax with Gunther. Here we go. Off the ropes, over the top, out to the floor. And now Giovanni Vinci. Right hooks now, knocking him back. Elbow strike connects from Dax to Giovanni. Giovanni Vinci countering now, and Vinci firing away. Gunther's been laid out by Cash at ringside now. And Giovanni Vinci pulls Dax Harwood in, lifts him up. Powerbomb from Vinci. And Giovanni Vinci now rolls him over. Cover on Dax. He's got him down for the one. Cash with the save. And Ludwig Kaiser turns his attention to Cash Wheeler now. Giovanni Vinci's putting the boots to Dax Harwood. Harwood's down. Runs in now, and Harwood chopped there from Vinci. Blocked by Harwood, and Dax Harwood. High-low suplex to Giovanni Vinci. Cash Wheeler over there at the same side as Imperium. Dax with right hooks now, knocking back Gunther and Kaiser. As Vinci Vinci with Cash Wheeler. Taking him out. Dax takes out Gunther, though. Now Dax. Drop kick from Vinci takes him down. Giovanni Vinci talking some serious smack now to Dax Harwood while he's down. And Vinci wiping out Cash Wheeler again. Giovanni Vinci standing over the fallen Dax Harwood. Kicks him in the ribs now, and Dax in trouble. Dax goes up, spine buster from Dax Harwood into a cover on Vinci. Dax Harwood for the 1-2 kick out from Vinci. Johnny Gargano now comes in. He wipes out Ludwig Kaiser. And now Harwood dragging Vinci towards the center of the ring. Dax Harwood has got him down, and Harwood knocked back with a right hook now. Vinci kicks him in the ribs, grabs Dax, and Giovanni Vinci spinning, sit out, powerbomb. Cover on Dax for the 1-2. No! Dax Harwood stays in it. And now Giovanni Vinci tag is made back to Ludwig Kaiser. Now Ludwig gets him back up to his feet, and Ludwig right hook connect, firing away on Dax Harwood. Ludwig Kaiser knocks him down. Harwood back to his feet now, and Harwood right hook connects. Dax grabs onto Ludwig, and Northern Lights from Dax Harwood. Harwood's been in there a while. If I were him, I'd tag out by now. As Vinci dragged towards the center of the ring, Dax Harwood grabs onto him now, and Dax with a suplex, taking him down. Dax has got him down now. Dax Harwood grabs onto him, pulls Ludwig Kaiser in for a high-low suplex. Both men down now. Dax, what are you doing, Dax? Crawling now towards his corner. Again, turning his attention towards Imperium, though. And Gunther's in. Harwood now grabs onto Gunther, and Harwood taking Gunther towards the corner of the top guys. Into the corner now, and Gunther. Leg tied up in the ropes. Dax kicks the leg into the ropes. Grabs onto him, pulls Gunther in, and head first off the canvas goes Gunther. And now Gunther takes down Dax again. Dax getting picked back up to his feet now. Dax pulled in, and German suplex from Dax. Wait a minute, Dax finally, tag is made. Cash Wheeler is in. Gunther launching Cash Wheeler with a drop kick. Grabs onto Dax now and takes him down with a neck breaker. Cash now, armbar in on Gunther. Gunther's down now. Cash Wheeler, no, is attacked by Ludwig Kaiser. Out of the ring goes Ludwig, and now Gunther swinging leg sweep there, takes down Cash, and Gunther now pulls in Cash Wheeler. Gunther lifts him up, power bomb into a cover. 1-2, it's saved by Dax. Goes after Dax now, does Gunther, and Gunther launching Dax to the floor. Big drop kick there to Cash Wheeler. And Giovanni with a kendo stick in hand. Gunther tells him, drop it. That's not how we do this. Oh, and Cash just ran to the brick wall that is Gunther. Cash Wheeler sends him off the ropes, though. Drop toe hold to Gunther. Knocking him off his feet, rolls him over. Cash into a cover on Gunther. Gunther out before even a 1 count. In the corner he goes now. Cash Wheeler grabs onto Gunther. And Bulldog taking him down. And now Johnny Wrestling is back in. And Vinci and Kaiser hopping off the apron. Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. Vinci went after FTR on his own. He's got Cash down. Johnny Gargano now turns his attention to Gunther. Gargano now with Gunther. Neckbreaker takes him down. Taking it back now. Gunther's down. And now Gunther pulling himself up in the corner. Gunther Gargano's got him in the corner. Johnny Gargano scoops him up now, and Gunther. Slingshot into the corner from Gargano. Gargano now, corner, covers him off the lawn dart. One. Gunther with a powerful kick out, though. Now Gargano goes for the... I think he was looking for Gargano escape. They both launched at one another. Neither man got the better of that one. Gunther hits the drop kick, sends Gargano across the ring. Gunther now grabs Gargano, getting him back up now, and Gunther turns him around into rear naked choke. Down goes Gargano. Gunther trying to put Gargano to sleep here. Gargano in trouble. Gargano elbow striking his way out of it. Rolls it through, bridging the cover now. Johnny Gargano. 1, 2, no! Gunther kicks out. Gargano goes for a drop kick of his own now. Gunther grabs onto him now, and Gunther, massive Uranagi, takes him down. Picks Johnny Wrestling back up to his feet, pulls him in. Gargano countering the powerbomb. Gargano's got Gunther now, and Gargano throws Gunther into the corner now. Johnny Wrestling. Snapmare to Gunther, and drop kick into the back takes him down. Tag is made. Giovanni Vinci is in. Drop kick to Gargano. Tag is made. Dax Harwood is in. Dax Harwood now has got Giovanni Vinci. Rolls him over now. Sharpshooter. Dax with a sharpshooter on Vinci. Has it in. Gunther knocking him down now, and Gunther and Gargano back in the ring. Dax has got Vinci again. Dax Harwood has Vinci down. Giovanni Vinci taps out. FTR and Gargano win. Johnny Gargano and FTR with the win. And that means that Johnny Gargano is going to go to the Royal Rumble to challenge Gunther or whoever will be challenging for the WWE title, Forbidden War, the top guys with the win. And you know Gunther is furious about this. Gunther. Whoa, what the? Oh my god, that's Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe from AEW! We haven't seen Joe in WWE in almost 3 years! Samoa Joe just choked out Gunther! We've been talking about finding out who's going to challenge Gunther in the Forbidden War, and I think we found him! Samoa Joe! Launches Gunther in the corner, and Samoa Joe! Oh my god, Joe with Gunther up! Muscle Buster! Samoa Joe storms back in from All Elite Wrestling, the most dominant world champion in the history of the entire channel, spanning all companies, is coming for the WWE title. Thank you all for joining us. The road to Forbidden War officially starts now. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.